Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss the 27th question of database management system. Let's see the question. Here's the question set 27, but the scenario is same as in the question set 16. From question set 16 and up to I have discussed the same scenario. So in the question set 27, in the first part, we have to find the number of students studying in class 11A. So this is a very simple question. In here we want to find the number of students who studying in 11A class. For that we have to join two tables, student table and the class table. So let's see. In the first question, we have to join two tables, student table and the class table, because the class is 11A. We want to find the number of students who study in the 11A class. So let's see. So here you can see I have joined the two tables, student table and the class table together. So let's run this. So you can see the class table and the student table has been joined through this query. So you can see, but there is a condition. So here all the classes has been appeared, but in the question ask, we want to get the 11A results corresponding to the 11A class. So we want to get the 11A students. So here I am going to apply a condition. Here you can see I have applied the condition through the keyword where. So here's the condition. In the condition I have applied that the class name should equals to the 11A. So after running this query, the 11A, the data corresponding to the 11A class will be appeared as the result. So let's run. So you can see the class name 11A has been appeared here, the students who studied in the class 11A. So but in the question we have to get the number of students. So here not every record, we have to only get the number of students. That means in the 11A class there are 4 students studying. So in this question we have to get the number. For that there's a particular function called count. By using the function count to a selected column, so here as this, like this, I am going to apply the count function to the particular column. So I am going to select the index number column. I am applying the count function to this index number column. So like this, I am applying this for this index number column. By applying the count function to the selected column, this function will provide the number of columns, number of rows. So here I am going to execute this. So you can see the answer for this query is, the result for this query is 4. That means there are only 4 students studying in 11A class. So here's the answer for the first question. Let's see the next question. In the second question, we have to find the number of students who scored between 40 and 90 marks in all subjects in the first term examination. So here in the second question also we want to get the records, number of records between 40 and 90 marks for the first term examination. So let's see. First of all, I am going to join the tables. I have to join some tables to get the result, so that I am going to join the table. So let's see. So here I have joined the student table and the exam term table to the student exam mark record, because we want to get the records between 40 to 90. I means the mark should equal to the mark should between 40 to 90. So let's run. So here are the tables. So I have joined these tables to get the results. But in the question we have some conditions. Now I'm going to add those conditions. The first condition is the term should equal to the first term. So in here, in the previous query, after running the previous query, I have get the every record. I have get the all the term mark. So here you can see the terms, all marks, all the exam mark has been appeared here. But in the question we want to get, we only want first term marks, but the marks should between 40 to 90. So here's the mark column. Mark column should equal to 40 to 90, in between 40 and 90. So here's the query, and now I'm going to run this. So here you can see the marks corresponding to the first term has been appeared here, and the mark between the 40 to 90. So you can see here's the result. But in the question we have to get the count. We have to get the number of records. For that I am going to use the count function. So you can see I have applied the count function to the mark column. Now I am going to execute this. So you can see the result is 90. There are 19 students who score marks between 40 to 90 in the first term examination. So here's the result for the second question. Let's see the next question. In the third question, what's the number of students appearing in the subject of science in the second term examination out of the students studying in all classes in grade 11? So in here also we have to join the table. So let's see. First of all, I have joined the table. So let's run this query. So you can see the join tables. But in the question there are some conditions. The term should equal to the second term and the subject should equal to the science. So let's apply this condition into the query. So here the subject is science and the term is second term. Now I'm going to run this. So you can see the results to this query has been appeared here. So these are the results. But in the question we have to get the number of students. So that for that I'm going to apply the I'm going to use the count function for the mark column. So here I'm going to apply the count function. So you can see I have applied the count function to the mark column. Now I'm going to run this query. So you can see only 8 students has been sat for the second term science subject. So here are the results for this query. Now I am going to discuss the fourth question. In the fourth question, find the following details of 11A class students who scored more than 60 marks in mathematics in the second term examination. In the fourth question, we have to find the 11A students' details whose mark is more than 60 in the mathematics for the second term examination. First of all, I am going to join the query. So let's see. So here I have joined the tables. I have joined the student table, exam term table, class table, subject table and the student exam mark record table together. So let's run this. So you can see here are the results. So you can see the tables has been joined. Now I am going to add the conditions. So here are the conditions. So the subject should equal to mathematics, then the term should equal to the second term and the class should equal to the level A. Now I am going to run this. So you can see here are the results for this query. In the question we want to find find these details. So now I am going to find these details through this. Now you can see I have applied that. Now I am going to filter these details from the results appeared here. Now I am going to run this. So you can see these are the results for this query. So here's the answer for the fourth question. Now I am going to discuss the fifth question. So here's the fifth question. In here we want to find the number of students in the class 11A who scored more than 60 marks in the science subject in the second term examination. In the fifth question, we want to find the number of students who are in 11A class and and who scored more than 60 marks in the science subject for the second term examination. So let's see. So here you can see I have joined the tables. The first table is student table, next exam term table, subject table, class table and student exam mark record table. I have joined those tables by using inner join. Now I'm going to run this. So you can see the tables has been joined. But there are some conditions. So here are the conditions. The class should equal to the 11A because we want the students who are studying in 11A class. Then the subject should equal to the science and the term should equal to the second term. And finally, we want to get the records. We want to find the mark greater than the 60. So now I'm going to execute this query. So you can see here are the results for this query. But in the question we want to find the number of students, so now I'm going to apply the count function to the index number column. By applying the index number column, by applying count function into the index number column, we can get the number of records in the results. Now I'm going to run this query. So you can see here is the result. Here is the number of students who sat for the science exam and got the marks more than 60. For the second term, who are studying in 11A is 3. So here's the answer for the 5th question. Today I have discussed how to use the count function. Today I have discussed the question number 27. So thank you everyone for listening.